Hello everybody, welcome. My name is Matt Robinson, the Gregarious Hermit. So today I'm going to teach you what I think is probably my favorite simple meditation. And it's basically a variation of the breathing meditation where you just follow the breath. So this just adds one extra element that I think helps your focus, but also I think it helps you leave your body and experience the floating sensation and start to border on the spiritual nature of meditation. But don't let that frighten you. This is just an extra little element that I think you'll find you really enjoy this. So I call this my patent pending bedsheet meditation. And why do I call it that? Well, you know when you're making a bed and you grab the corners of the bedsheet and you loft it in the air and it just kind of hangs there briefly before it gently settles down onto the bed. So basically we're going to do that with our breathing. So each time you breathe in, I want you to become aware of the very top of the breath. There's a very gentle stillness. It's almost weightless. So just like that bed sheet where it hangs in the air, just supported on that cushion of air, and it's basically like it's weightless for a moment before it starts to descend onto the bed. And your breath does the same. As you breathe in, you're using muscles to draw the air in, but then as you get to the top, your muscles release and relax before they start the out breath. And again, the out breath is using muscle power. So if you can really observe that very top part of the breath where it's weightless and effortless, you'll find that there's a stillness in there. It's like perfect silence, perfect stillness, no movement. And if you can kind of hang on to that little sensation, you'll find that it grows larger each time you do that. And so that sensation lasts, and eventually your breathing kind of goes away completely, and all you're left with is that complete stillness. So we start the way that we do with all of our meditations by sitting comfortably, trying to find a nice quiet spot. This is not ideal. I've written about meditating outside in the past, and I really don't think it's the best place for that. Certainly not here in New Jersey. I've got bugs flying around me right now. There's cars going past. There's constantly airplanes going over, and there's cicadas in the trees right now as well, which are very, very noisy and very distracting. So they will ultimately keep you in your body, and they won't allow you to kind of completely detach and go into a more sublime space. So basically, sit comfortably. What you want to do is just sort of scan through your body. Make sure there are no pressure points, that you're not too hot, not too cold, you haven't eaten too much, and there are no flies flying around you. And preferably as quiet as possible. But even if you find a completely silent room, you will still hear things because you'll start to become aware of the much quieter noises. So you'll hear your own heartbeat and you'll hear your own breathing. So perfect silence isn't possible. But find somewhere quiet to give you a good chance. And we start all of our meditations with 3 really deep breaths. But before we do that, just scan your body, sit comfortably, make sure there's no muscle tension, work your way through your body from your toes all the way up through your core, and just relax everything, paying really close attention to your neck, your shoulders, and especially your jaw, which we sometimes clench when we're under stress and we don't realize it. So just sort of shake those out, loosen them off, make sure everything is nice and relaxed before we begin. Now, take 3 really deep breaths, and those draw oxygen into our body and start the process of relaxation. And your body seems to be aware that you've just brought extra oxygen in there, and so it will relax and start to release the stress. So we'll take 1 deep breath in and fill your lungs as much as you can. Feel your lungs expand, and then slowly let that breath go. Feel all the tension leaving your body, all of the stress. And 1 more deep breath in. And then slowly let it go. And you'll start to feel that oxygen going through your body right away. 1 more deep breath in. And then slowly release. And you'll feel your body start to tingle. As all the cells, everything relaxes, all the muscles relax, and you get so much improved blood flow that you'll feel that oxygen going through your body. So now that you've done your 3 deep breaths, just gently close your eyes, or if you prefer, just lower your gaze to a point just in front of you. But try not to focus on anything, just let your gaze soften. So just close your eyes gently. And at first, we're just going to become aware of the world around us. Listen to all of the sounds, any smells, just acknowledge those. And now what I want you to do is bring your awareness back to your breath. And as we did before, we're going to follow the breath in the nose, right at the bridge of the nose. And each time you breathe in, just very gentle, not forced, just feel for that cool sensation. It might be a slight burning sensation, but just feel for that. And then as you gently breathe out, you'll notice that it's not as easy to detect the breath in the nose as you're breathing out, because the air is being warmed up to your body temperature. But just focus on that point. Breathe in, feel that slight burn, and then breathe out. And again, just take a moment just to become aware of your body and relax all of your muscles just in case they tightened up again. And then each time you breathe in, just feel that sensation in the nose. Now what I want you to do, this time when you breathe in, just imagine that you're wafting a bed sheet, and feel as you get to the top of your breath, there's a little pause there. Feel as though you just got your bed sheet and it's just hanging weightless in the air before it sinks down. And just follow that floating sensation for as long as you can as you breathe out. Then breathe in again, nice and relaxed, and feel for that little stillness, that brief moment at the top of each breath. And then as you breathe out, feel the stress and the tension just disappearing. And keep doing that, just keep breathing in, feel the air in the bridge of your nose, and then feel that little bit of stillness, and just follow that stillness as long as you can. And as you do that more and more, you'll feel your body getting lighter and lighter. And at some point, it may disappear completely as you're just so focused on breathing and so focused on that little still point right at the top of the breath. And if you find that your mind wanders and takes you on a little story somewhere, just gently come back to breathing and just watching for that bed sheet floating in the air. There's no stress, no drama. You didn't do anything wrong. Your mind just grabbed your attention and took you on a little journey somewhere. So I'm going to leave you alone for the remaining 4 minutes of this meditation. And I want you to try really hard to just follow that floating sensation right at the top of each breath. Follow it as long as you can as you breathe out. And if you find that your mind takes you on a little story, then just come right back to following the breath and just allowing yourself to float in that stillness. So now, as we come to the end of our meditation, I want you to just slowly become aware of your surroundings. Listen to any sounds, any noises, any smells. Just acknowledge those and then slowly open your eyes and become aware of the room around you or the space around you. And try to maintain that relaxed feeling, that sensation of peace and calm. As you look around the room, just try to stay with that floating sensation. Now that feeling is within us always. It's always there. And you can remember that if you're feeling stressed or anxious, just very quickly draw within and find that peace and calm. And you'll find that a lot of the things you were worried about or you're stressed about just simply disappear. Okay, so as I said, that is my patent pending bedsheet meditation. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And of course, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video. All right, thanks. Bye.